Good afternoon. Got your plan here. Thanks for sharing it. I'm going to take a look at the overview and then we'll do an elevation. Yeah, okay. I'm going to do a cross section through the garage. Okay, so let's see. This should be 14 feet. Whoops. Yeah, okay. I'm probably the dimension points are off. Well, if I could ever get it on the floor, I think it's right at 14 feet. Yeah, close enough. So you're going to have to do some stairs for the rest of the second floor up to this room. So you've got it at 10 feet. Let's see. I'm going to leave this open. And this one should be set to 14 feet. Change it to feet. Yeah, 14 feet. Very good. And this is 10 feet, just like I measured. Okay, so the software is doing exactly as it's told. I'm not quite sure what if any, okay, this isn't going to work. I mean, sort of, kind of, we're going to have the stairs have to go here, or you have to extend the hall or something. We can start the stairs right there. Let's see if that worked. Yeah, not going to have to be that many stair treads. But that's not what your question was, I don't think. Yeah, it's working okay. So I don't see what the problem is. Looks like you got it done right, and relative to auto roofs, it looks okay. So I don't see a problem. But I don't know everything about the plan that you know about it. Let's put a terrain plane in it. I get kind of disoriented if we don't have a terrain plane. There we go. And probably, yeah. What'd you set the garage to? 0, no. 15 and a quarter. What's over here? Oh, sorry, wrong floor. Okay, 0. Okay, normally in a garage you would have a tire stop, and the way to do a way to do that, I should say, not the way, but a way, just to take an invisible wall where you're going to have the tire stop, and we could call this garage, or we can call it raised area. If I can't spell. And this would be at the same level as the house, which is 0. The garage itself is going to have a slanted floor from here towards the door, most usually. Of course, this software doesn't do slanted floors, not easily. So I would just take the rest of the portion and set it to -6. Whatever seems right to you. The point of all this is you go back to the camera, and we want to set the terrain so that it's just a little bit below the threshold of the garage door. And currently it's too much. I'm going to set it to 7 inches, which ought to put it just slightly below the garage door. Yeah. Now if you put a driveway in there, then the driveway won't be higher than the threshold of the door. And you can thicken this to cover up the basement if you want, or the foundation. It's up to you. There's the thickness here. We'll set it to 72 inches. It's just whatever you want to have happen. Maybe I need to set it to 9 feet or something like that, so it covers up that humongous foundation. And most of us aren't structural engineers. I put in the wrong thing. Let's see, I put that at 7 and this at 9 feet. Most of us aren't state licensed structural engineers, so we don't design foundations, just generally speaking. Boy, that foundation is huge. And I ought to cover it up. Not that it needs covering up, that's my personal way I like things. Not real crazy about that, but that's because this ceiling height in this little space here is lower than, it's probably a fireplace or something like that. I don't see anything. That's caused by a difference of ceiling height. Yeah, see, this is 9 foot 10 and a half. 9 foot 10 and a half. What is it over here? 9 foot 10 and a half. I'm not quite sure what that is. I wouldn't build it that way. Yeah, I think that's going to be productive of maintenance problems. But that's probably automatically generated. And that's what you get when you automatically generate roofs, it's correct for the geometry that you drew, and that's about it. See, like the plate dropped here, there must be there must be a difference in ceiling height here. 9 foot 10 and a half. Anyway, I think I would delete this one. Now this doesn't have to be done. This is what I think. If it was my design, this is the way I would do it. I'd just drag this, put a break in that, and drag this roof plane over here, like that. And let's see, this edge here, we'll swing it over here, something like that. It's having an additional break there doesn't make much sense to me. And then this, we'll re-ridge this here to this. Yeah, like that. And then just these old gaps here, we'll just reconfigure that so that it's just a triangle, a hip roof. Yeah, I don't like that. But I'm going to think about it. I already started on this, so you know, I bet you take that brake line tool again and break it along here, which will loosen this up. And just have this, make a ridge with this roof plane over here. I'm going to try that. Yeah, okay, that worked. Okay, I need to attach this ridge again. It came detached. Yeah, that's better. And this one here, we'll put a break in it, along in here somewhere. And have this come up here like that. And I'm not sure about that. I'm going to try just connect this and this and see what happens. Probably won't move. Probably get an error message. No, okay. It wove together. Surprised me. Okay. The point here is not that there's anything wrong with the automatically generating roofs. It's just they're made by a machine, and you're better off doing them yourself because you want them as simple as possible. Like this thing here, that doesn't go that way. I'm going to break this off down here and reroute to the outside and see if I can't connect these two lines here. Yeah, that's a little bit better. That rake wall there, yeah, didn't come through perfect. I probably can't do this like this, so I'm just going to try to break that wall polyline. Trying to get a break there, it's just selecting. Okay. This little wall in here, you'd have to change it to a pony wall, and so you could have siding there. I'm not going to chase that right now. The only other thing is about this plan is that this kind of bugs me because you would never build that way. It's just goofy. So these little roof planes here, I'm going to delete them and see what we have. Okay, the problem is we got this coming down this way, this coming down that way, and so we got a dead valley, and we don't want a dead valley. So I'm going to take, let's see, this roof plane here. Let me turn off the grid. I never use the grid. There we go. I'm going to take this and move it from here where it is down over to here on the edge of this framing, using point-to-point move. If it'll quit snapping, yeah, like that. And the point is to eliminate. Oh, you got a toilet there. Yeah, on both. Well, you got a little space there on both floors. But this is not good roofing, so I'm going to delete this roof plane here, this hip plane, and this hip plane here. Not that one. This one. And see if I can't fill it up with this one that I moved out, connected to this edge. Okay. Doesn't want to go. What this means is the command I gave the software, it can't carry out. There's probably an extra break there. Yeah, there it is. I'll get rid of that break. Oh. There's a couple of breaks there. I have to see what the software will do is to connect one line to one line, and if you ask it to connect to two lines, one line to two lines, you get the error message like that. Let's see. I guess if that's going to stay there, we're going to have a little ridge. So let's create a ridge. I never use this dialog, never have successfully used it. Okay. There's a lot of funny breaks in this roof plane that I'm using, but I'll get them straightened out and it'll Okay. Let me see if I can drag over there and get rid of that one and make a ridge here. Giving me all kinds of attitude. Okay. Let me just drag this over here. Drag out this break. You know, I maybe feel a hot air. Maybe this isn't going to work. I thought I'd give it a shot. Okay, I'm still getting the attitude. Let's see if this edge here will join here. Okay, that worked. Let me look at this in an overview. Oh, I see. See, this is a different height than this. Let me look at this in the elevation. That's probably the problem. And that doesn't really communicate in. No, they're the same fascia top height. Okay. I think what I'm going to do is just get rid of this altogether, and see, because of the geometry of the house, we need something out here. Let me look at it in overview again. I don't need the reference display on. Okay, so I'm going to simplify this roof, I hope, by taking that and making it straight, and then connecting these two. See, I can't just stretch it over the whole space because of that little point here. So we're going to have a little bit of a hip roof there. I'm going to draw a manual roof. Well, that went in the wrong place. The reason I canceled out of that was I don't have it in the right place, and I wanted to match the surrounding ones. I want to move this baseline here where it is right here, out here, where it's supposed to be on the edge, like that. Okay, now this one, let's stretch it out. It doesn't really matter all that much. When you manually, I just get it close enough so that the join roofs tool will work. And sometimes it's a little bit hard to know what they did. Now, this is sticking out here because I don't have this new plane matching. So I'll open this one, and it's got a baseline height of 2110 and 15/16, and this one probably doesn't. Yeah, see, it's lower. So we'll lock the pitch and change the baseline to 21 feet, 10 inches, and 15/16. And now when I join these, they should make a nice clean corner. And they did. Okay. Okay, so the same thing's going to happen to this edge of the hip. I'm going to take this edge here and connect it to this edge. Okay, that worked all right. And this is going to come up and create a ridge here, right here, with this line here. We'll join those two. Okay. And now I'm going to reshape this one to fill in this space here that I created. Put a break there and drag that break up here. And we're just about done. We'll join these two edges to create a ridge, and these two edges to create another ridge. I think that's it. We're off a little bit there, but not so much. Yeah, I think that's going to be a more workable design. So let's see what this looks like in an isometric overview. And I think that's a better design. And it got rid of that weird automatic roof junk. That's probably just a wall polyline problem. Yeah, see there? I'm going to drag that over to the roulette and fill that hole. Okay, it's not, doesn't want to. That's right. Just want to fill the hole. Okay, that handled that. So, I think you're better situated now with this. And the work you did on the garage and the upper room, that seems to work pretty well. I checked it in an elevation camera and it looks reasonable to me. Go right through those stairs. I mean, when you have a 14-foot ceiling in the garage, it's going to shove this up, and you're going to have to use stairs to get out all the way up to this space above the garage, and that's just it. There's no way around that. Okay, well, thanks for watching. I hope this is useful to you.